represent Idemili North and South Federal Constituency. Actually, I don't want us to go back a little bit, but I just have to because I was raising my hand during the question of... Sure. In regard of the issue with the Chinese, it's an issue in which I myself, that serves as the Deputy Chairman, Nigeria-China Relations at the Friendship Committee of the House, that we have engaged with the embassy and the ambassador, of which we have seen that, you know, they do not submit information because they have a primary right that every national of China that comes into the country has to submit their details to the embassy, and they have a list of them on a daily basis. They submit everything, whether they have SEPAC or not, because sometimes they can come in and they go through their SEPAC applications while down here, not even before they come in here. So they have to submit that information to the embassy, to the ambassador. So of which I'm urging and asking the CJ to also cooperate with the embassy, and it doesn't it's not just to Chinese as well, but I'm only speaking for Chinese right now, but it's not just for Chinese, but you should try and cooperate with the embassies so they can always have some sort of concurrence in submissions of names of every national that comes into the country, so you can use that and make a check and balance with also your visas and e-visas process, because that way you can have a more ideal understanding on the nationals that are on ground, those that are leaving, and even those that may intend to come, and also in relation to those that are coming under business umbrellas or whatnot, you understand? So that's just my submission and advice to look into. Thank you.
Well, without prejudice to your answer, that will not be a correct way to get. If Nigeria, regardless of what we think of ourselves, I would be surprised if a Nigeria ambassador in China or elsewhere compile list of Nigeria that, in his opinion, are not here for good purpose, and as the host country, go and pack my people. The duty of the embassy is to protect its citizens, even where they do wrong, if they can. I have attended a meeting where the Russian embassy says to Nigeria government order Obasanjo, don't convict people who were caught with a vessel stolen crude, and that in return China will support Nigeria membership struggle to be permanent member of the Security Council. So nation states and their embassies protect their citizens in foreign countries. They may, if they choose, deal with them when they are back home, but you can't depend on them to tell you. Those guys who have been arrested time and time again by EFCC and published in newspapers, you think the embassy was going to allow, if you were to get information about them, embassy will tell the EFCC, go arrest these nationals, and even the power to deport does not rest with the embassy. So it's there for you to maintain legitimate China-Nigeria business relations. But the diplomatic relations go beyond you. It has to do with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and you know, but it's fine to make your suggestion, but I think that no country's embassy will give information, the kind of critical information that we are all looking for. Distinguished Senator has the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. CJ, thank you for your explanation.